Hey, what's up YouTube? Dark Magician Tactics. Welcome back to the channel. And today, you guys, I have an awesome update for my locals and deck profile from yesterday. We went 3-1. We finished at second place. This is the best I've done at locals. I've never won a locals, and that's the goal for right now. And this build is inspired by Matchy, so shout out to Matchy. This is my version of a Turbo Dragoon build. You guys check him out on his profile that he had made. It's a little different because I'm not running a Sky Striker package, but I'll get into the profile right now as well as the matchups that we did. So the first matchup was against White Forest Runic, something I've never really played before. I do think we could have beat him. We didn't. We got 2-0'd. This guy is a regional player. Now, like I just said, guys, I've never even won a locals, let alone been to a regionals. I'm not mad or blaming myself or anything like that, but this guy at locals, it was a different locals. I never really go there, and I've never met this guy before. But when he would do his plays, he was silently comboing off. He would just point and start doing shit. And for me, I know I might come off as an experienced player, but I am not. I didn't know any of the stuff that he was doing, except for some of the runic cards. And even with the runic cards, we kind of got into it because y'all know, if you've been following the channel, we ran Runic Dark Magician for a minute. He was doing some stuff with his runic cards that I didn't think he could do, but he got kind of emotional, and I didn't want to really cause a scene, so I said, whatever. But that was the first matchup. We got 2-0'd by him. But real quick, we'll get into the profile before we start going over the next 3 games that we won. So in this profile, it is a Turbo Dragoon build. So we are running 2 copies of Dark Magician, 2 copies of Red Eyes, and then the 1 copy of the Darkness Metal Dragon. This is only here for a Red Eyes Insight pitch because, guys, I'm sorry about the glare real quick. Let me see if I can't fix that. No, I can't. I'm sorry, guys. Bear with me. This is just here for discard fodder because I don't have Meteor Dragon, which is great for follow-up on turn 4, I believe. So my apologies for that. I need to get that card, but that's strictly all it is for. Never plan on summoning it or anything like that. So that's what that's for. Then we have the 3 copies of Red Eyes Insight, 3 copies of Ref, and then that's it for really the Dragoon build, right? This is the follow-up, the board breaker, the disruption that Matchy talks about, and my take on this. So for my version of this, we have 2 copies of Book of Eclipse, which really came in clutch. We have 3 copies of Book of Moon, 2 copies of Dark Hole, 2 talents, awesome cards, Triple Thrust, again, awesome cards. A little something different right here. Swords of Concealing Light. A lot of flip stuff, guys. We're not getting in. We don't want our opponent to have any effects, and we want to bait out those ashes and stuff. 2 Lightning Storm, 2 Cosmics, Magicalized Fusion. 2 of these. This actually came in clutch for follow-up if our Dragoon is successful and we have his materials in the graveyard. I think a lot of people sleep on this card. It's not just cards on the field, or I don't even think it is. Yeah, it is cards on the field, but if it's in your graveyard, banish those materials because you already got 1 Dragoon. Get that second one if you don't have access to Ref, like I genuinely don't because of Darkness Metal Dragon. So, awesome card. 2 Forbidden Droplets. And then for, defense, when we're going to need it, we have 2 Super Polys, which did come in clutch, as you guys see. Garura right here, we used him a lot. And then for our trap cards, we have Torrential Tribute. There can only be 1, and then triple evenly matched. I think all of these cards served great, except for this card, obviously the Dragon. Everything else, guys, it ran really smooth, really good. My misplays were, just not understanding some of these cards still. I think I could have beat the first guy with the White Forest Runic because I used Thrust to set Dark Hole, and I should have kept it in my hand. And my opponent actually wound up telling me that because I could have cleared his board next turn, especially with a lot of the other baits that he had, or that I had for him. And he wouldn't have had any follow-up. So that was on me. He told me afterwards I should have just paid attention, but emotions run high when you're dealing with somebody who is also emotional and just kind of outbursting. So we let it go. It's no big deal. But that's it for the main deck. This was a 41 card build, I believe. I do like a tight 40, and then we had it at 42, but we took out one of the other book cards just to kind of run smoothly, you know. And that was it for the main deck. For the extra deck, we have the... Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I should have prepared this a little bit better. We were running triple copies of Dragoon. Let me get the third one for you guys. For the other fusion stuff, we had the Dark Magician, the Dragon Knight. We had our Mud Dragon, our Garua, 2 copies of Garua, actually, which came in clutch. Venom. And then for the links, we had SP and Blackluster Soldier. SP came in clutch for the salad deck that we played, and I'll break that down in a second. But that was it for the profile, guys. For the second game, we wound up playing Shining Sark. We went 2-1 against that build. I went second the first game, and then he obviously told me to go first the second game. And once he was able to get out his Silent Magician, as well as some other board breakers with a Secret Village, you know, there's really nothing I could do after that. So we just went ahead and went to the third game. Went second again and beat him. Endymion Magicians is something I wasn't prepared for, right? So I had never seen those, and I don't know a lot about Pendies, but this Endymion Magician build was really, really cool. I think that's something worth looking into for Dark Magician players. Myself, I don't know anything about pendulums at all, but this really does inspire me to maybe learn it. So Endymion Magician, we went 2-1 as well. And then Salads was our last game, Solomon Greats, and we 2-0'd him. No thanks, or thanks to SP and Super Poly. That was a great card to get. So yeah, guys, that was my locals experience for this. I was super excited about it. We went, like I said, 3-1, and it was probably the most fun I've had at locals. This is an awesome build. I think if we can tweak a few of those cards, like I had mentioned, it'll run even better. But for now, until we get some more support for Dark Magician, which I had told that first guy, and he's like, well, what else do you need? And I was like, everything, you know? It kind of annoyed me saying that, but it's okay. Once we get some more support, I think this is probably the best way to run Dark Magician, unless, like I said, maybe we'll learn those Endymion Magicians. So thank you guys so much. I apologize if I sound a little messed up this morning. It's freezing cold, and I'm getting a little sick, but I wanted to share the build with you guys. Please like, subscribe if you haven't already. Drop some comments down below of what you think of this, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.